Hello everyone, this is Teacher Susie and welcome to my class. In this video, I am going to discuss how to identify the quadratic function given its graph. So as you can see on our screen, we have here the graph which is a parabola. So i-identify natin anong quadratic function ang may ganitong klaseng graph. So the first thing we need to do is we have to identify the vertex. Again, the vertex is the turning point of our graph, or this is the highest or the lowest point of the parabola. And since the parabola on our given opens upward, ibig sabihin, the vertex of this graph is the lowest point. And that is this graph. Then kunin natin yung kanyang coordinates. At yun ay negative 1, 1. So, the vertex in this graph is negative 1, 1. And we know that the vertex is made up of h and k. So, the first number is our h. So, we can say that h is negative 1 here. And k is the second number. So, k here is 1. Next, after natin makuha ang vertex and after natin ma-identify ang h and k, we have to take another point on the parabola. Any point you'd like. Let's say we will be taking this point. And this is 1, 5. So, kinuha natin yung point 1, 5. We know that the first number, which is 1, is the x-coordinate. So, x is 1. And the second number is y, that is 5. Our y is 5. Okay? So we identified the vertex and any point on the graph because we need to identify the h, k, x, and y. Okay? So since na-identify na natin yung mga points na yun, we will be using the vertex form of a quadratic function. And again, that is y equals a times the quantity of x minus h squared plus k. Now, let us identify the values of h, k, x, and y dito sa vertex form ng ating quadratic function. So, we're going to have here y is 5. So, we will write 5 equals, wala tayong value ng a, and that is actually what we are going to solve here. So, just copy a times x. X is 1. Minus h. Again, h is negative 1. Minus negative 1. Negative times negative 1, that is positive 1. So, we will write here plus 1. Copy squared plus k. K here is 1. So, plus 1. Now, let us solve for a. Alright, so, we will have here 5 equals, copy lang muna yung a, 1 plus 1, that is 2. So, we're gonna have here 2, copy squared plus 1. So, we will have now 5 equals, square ng 2, 2 squared is 4. 4 times a, that is 4a. And then, we will copy plus 1. So, lipat natin ng 1 on the other side of the equal sign. This will become 5 minus 1 equals 4a. 5 minus 1 is 4 equals 4a. Since we have here coefficient of a which is 4, para matanggal yan, we will divide both sides by 4. So, we'll have here 4 divided by 4 is 1 equals 4a divided by 4 is simply a. Or we will just cancel 4. Therefore, ang value ng a natin is 1. Okay? So, we have here now the value of a which is 1. Idagdag natin yan dito. So, our a is 1. Next, again, kukunin ulit natin, gagamitin ulit natin yung vertex form ng quadratic function and we will substitute h, k, and a. So, hindi na natin papalitan ang x and y. Okay? So we will have here now, again, the vertex form is y equals a times the quantity of x minus h squared plus k. Hindi na natin papalitan ng y, so we will just copy y equals a. Our a is 1 times the quantity of x. Hindi na natin papalitan. Minus h minus negative 1, that is positive 1, squared plus k, which is 1. Ayan na siya. So this is now our quadratic function in vertex form. And kung gusto natin siyang isulat in its standard form, so let us continue this. So this will be y equals, ayan, 1 times the square of x plus 1. You may solve this in long method. You have to multiply x plus 1 by itself twice, or special product. So, yun ang gagawin natin. So, square the first term, square ng x, that is x squared. Next, twice the product of the first number, or the first term and the second term, or 2 times x, that is 2x plus 1, still 2x. And then square the second term, which is 1. Square of 1, or 1 squared, is still 1. So if you solve this using long method, we will still come up with this answer. And then copy plus 1. So we have here now y equals, distribute 1 dito sa trinomial na nasa loob ng parenthesis. So hindi magbabago, diba? Yung values nila. So, or 1 times x squared, that is x squared. 1 times 2x, that is still 2x, and 1 times 1 is still 1. And then we will copy plus 1. So now we can combine 1 and 1, or the constant. So this will now be equal to y equals x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 1, which is 2. So this is now the quadratic function na hinahanap natin, whose graph is this. So I hope that you learned from this video. See you again on my next class. Bye!